Corey?
Chase, this is your third go-around as a starting quarterback in a playoff run. Can you just talk about how your experience may have helped out there today?
We just kind of learned from in the playoffs that you just got to limit your mistakes, and the team that has the fewest mistakes ends up winning the game a lot, especially in the playoffs. And we didn't turn the ball over today. I don't think they turned the ball over today either, so it was tough. But we just went to what we're the best at, and that's running the football. So a lot of credit to our offensive line. We didn't try to do anything big, but we just kind of kept going at them with the running game, and at the end it really paid off. And getting credit to our O-line, tight ends, receivers, and our running backs, because they played one heck of a game today.
At the end, it ended up being a pass that set up the sneak. What was that play to Roth? What did you guys run there?
We was trying to play action left and came back to Tevin was in the flats, and then our crossing route from the backside slot receiver, and Roth was able to outrun the linebacker coming across, and it was my third read on the play. Got all the way back to it. I don't know how often I get back to that, but it worked that time.
Yeah, after running into Hulse, you did have some time too. To pick up your third option.
Yeah, once again, O-line did a great job today in pass pickup and in the run game. So, we didn't throw the ball that much today, but when we did, our line executed very well.
Any more questions?
Coach, do you know anything about CSU play you'll take on next week?
Well, when you're undefeated, I know you're an awfully good football team. You don't go through the season undefeated without being a good team. I think we'll learn a lot more about them when we start looking at them tomorrow. Excited to go out and play. Some polls will have them as the #1 team in the country, so it's obviously going to be a great challenge, and one that our team certainly will understand that we've got to play even better than we did today.
You guys are so used to winning. Is this a satisfying win for you guys?
Francis?
Yeah, it was a great win. Most fun I had a long time. Mankato was also a great win, which was last week, but this is probably the top one of the year.
Chase, were you nervous at all?
Yeah, a little bit there, but as a football player, you're kind of always nervous. But especially before the game, I was getting nervous before the game. But we came out, and after that first snap, all the nerves kind of go away. But at the end, I had a lot of faith in our defense, and holding them to a field goal in overtime's a win in our books. So we knew that it was on us, and we let it go away earlier in that drive by not getting the first down, and couldn't let that happen again. So once we got that ball back down 3, I felt like the sky was the limit, and we needed to put it in there.
And it's got to be tougher when you're watching, them march against your defense there at the end.
Yeah, it's not easy, but I've done it all last year, and defense usually came up big, so I wasn't too worried.
Dave?
Bob, there was a time, I think it was in the third period, you had a chance for a 49-yard field goal, and I know in the press box there was a lot of compassion for letting the Dole kick it. It didn't affect the final outcome, but what was your thinking on that? You remember that situation?
Yeah, sometimes as a coach, you just like, when you're calling plays, you have a feeling, and I just really felt we should go for it there. It would have been a 49-yard field goal, certainly within David's range with the wind. At the time, I think we were, I don't know if we were ahead 3. Getting ahead 6 still doesn't put you ahead by more than a touchdown. And so, from that standpoint, maybe those points aren't worth quite as much as they would if it would have put you ahead by more than 7. The unfortunate thing is I think we had a really good third down play called there, and we just didn't get it in soon enough, and ended up taking a delayed game, and that was my fault. We should have we should have taken a timeout there. And at the end of the game, I don't know, sometimes situations like that pan out. Who knows? If we would have been ahead by 6 at the end of the game and they got the ball in the 4-yard line, maybe they'd play for a touchdown instead of a tying field goal. And things have a way of working out. Would I do it again differently? I don't think so. I think we would have done it the same way. And that's, looking at it, back from the standpoint where we won the football game. But I try not to do that very much.
You guys have one more question? Anyone?
Yeah, either of you guys. Talk about the Green Bay Packer influence on your finding the end zone.
Wait, hold on, the Green Bay Packers.
The
on
Green Bay Packer influence on the.
Chase is
touchdown?
Chase is a Packer fan for those, that's why I was asking.
That's right. Wasn't on cable, so. You know, we just, I don't even know how to answer that question. I think Aaron Rodgers might have me a little bit. He might be a little better than I am, but.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. But, you know, we just found the end zone when we needed to, and, you know, we hit a big field goal there at the end of the half. You know, which people will look back on and say those might be the biggest points of the game there, to put us up 10 instead of 7 going to halftime. And, you know, Dave's been clutch all year, but, you know, little things right, and we were able to put up 30 on the board, and it's more than they had, so it was big points, all of them.
Okay, thanks, Coach, thanks, guys, thanks, media, for coming.
Any other questions for me? I'll hang around for a minute. Players, you guys can go.
Chase.